sets the planets in orbit and drives the circulation of the oceans. Without it, the Earth as we know it could not exist. Yet while you can see what it does, what you can't see is gravity itself. It's invisible and mysterious.
Ever since Newton first figured out how gravity works, people have really tried to understand what causes gravity. And in fact, nobody knows.
Sir Isaac Newton explained gravity as the force of attraction between two objects. The object with more mass exerts the greater force. This is why the enormous mass of the Earth pulls objects toward it. So we know what gravity does, but what does it look like? To put a face on this invisible force, Watkins and his team at NASA launched a satellite mission called GRACE. GRACE stands for Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment.
GRACE shows us the variation in the gravitational force or pull everywhere around the Earth.
That's because the force of gravity is not the same everywhere.
You weigh a little bit less if you climb up on top of a mountain because you're farther away from the mass of the Earth, and if you go down in a valley or a trench, you'll weigh a little bit more because you're getting close to the mass of the Earth. If you get near the equator because the Earth is bulging, you weigh a little bit less at the equator and a little bit more at the poles because you're closer again to the Earth.
What's really great about the GRACE mission is that it will allow you to see all the things that are invisible to us, but underneath the surface of the Earth.
Here's how it works. As GRACE's lead satellite approaches an area with a stronger gravitational field, it is pulled forward. This speeds up the satellite and changes the distance between it and its sister craft.
They measure the separation between each other very, very accurately, about 1/millionth of a meter. So something like 1/10 of the width of a human hair.
From this data, an image of Earth is created. We think of our planet as being a perfect sphere. But GRACE shows us it's extremely lumpy. The images show red as more gravity, blue as less.
If you look at the Earth sort of through the eyes of GRACE, through the gravity field, what you see is a lot of things that look like mountains and valleys. Then you see some other lumps, which are due to the distribution of mass below the surface of the Earth.
Besides giving us a big picture of the Earth's gravitational field, the mission is also solving the riddle of why there's a gravity hole in the middle of Canada.
We knew for a long time that people in the Hudson Bay weighed less than they did on some other location in Canada, but we didn't really know exactly why.
Now, with data from GRACE, scientists have solved the mystery. During the last ice age, a massive ice sheet nearly 2 miles thick covered this part of Canada, and its titanic weight squashed the Earth's crust. Though the ice disappeared more than 10,000 years ago, the crust remains extra thin around Hudson Bay. You'd think that gravity might be stronger here, since the area lies in a depression. But what you can't see, deep beneath the Earth's surface, is that the planetary crust has less mass in that spot, so it generates less gravitational force. The GRACE mission has also revealed that, around Hudson Bay, the mineral layer under the Earth's crust has less than average density, further reducing gravity.